Good morning, everyone. I had a notice that my sound wasn't on, and I just wanted to check and see if you guys can hear me. If you could give me a little bit of a little heads up, that'd be great. Well, good morning. It's lovely to see everyone here, and good to see you. Hey, Paul. You know what? That sounds really great. Back to school day for him. Oh, Liam. Liam's graduation is coming. That is so exciting. Um, Breakfast Club with Molly Ringwald. That's gonna be so cool. I love that. Can you guys hear me? Or am I just talking to the wind? Let me test my microphone here. Let me test my microphone. All right. Well, hopefully you can hear me, and I'm going to keep going until you tell me otherwise. Oh, yay. Thanks a million. Appreciate it. Um, Let me get back in here and see what everybody's saying today. The sun's coming up earlier here. We definitely have the sun coming up. I got my window over here. Woohoo! Sun's coming in. So excited. Oh, Bora Bora, thank you. Yes, it was so cute. I'm just so with it and know everything I need to know about being on YouTube that I made it to 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. I had so much fun reading with Scott. He's a dear one, and he has so much fun. He has so many shows, and he just has a great time with everybody. It's awesome. Let's see. Hello. Ah, good morning. Woohoo. You're wide awake there. Ah, chérie. Good morning, Barbara Berkman. I say that about 20 times. That's a tongue twister, right? Good morning, Barbara Berkman. I'm sorry if I'm slurring it up. Uh, Blessings to all this morning. Thank you. Oh no, thank you. We're better together. The sum total of us all makes all this energy rock and roll. See how I am? I was gonna rhyme it for some doggone reason. Hi, Teresa. Lovely to see you. Oh, good. Woohoo. Sister Sarah is in the house. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hello, Shining Love, Light, Truth. Very lovely, lovely thing to do. Hi, Carolina. Great to see you guys all here this morning. How's everybody doing? Are we awake? I think I'm still kind of half asleep, but that's okay because that's when spirit sneaks in is when we're asleep. So I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to give us a moment with bringing in some angels to help us with our day, to help us settle into our awake legs. Gonna EMDR it just a little bit. Bring bring that little brain together. Bring both ears into hearing. Let our guides and angels, our ETs, our ancestors, let them all know we're here for this moment together. Oh, it's still going. I love that. Good tuning fork. Keeps on going. I'm just going to let it run all the way through. Say hello to everybody else. Good morning, Rush. Woohoo. Paul's going to have a party for Liam. That's going to be so fantastic. I just love that. I'm sure there are other people out here having kids that are graduating and making parties and doing all the fun stuff of life to help celebrate through all our milestones. I love it. Good morning, Oxford Cat and the wonderful chatters. Hi, Leah. Happy Thursday. It was good to see you. There was good to see you with everybody. I love running around and then I end up seeing people, other places they go and people that they um either read with or they watch and running around subscribing to everybody, and I'm losing track. I've subscribed to so many new people lately, which is a lot of fun, helping each other out with our numbers and whatnot, and giving everybody a little bit of a boost. It's great. It's Thor's Day. Which day is Zeus Day? Tuesday? I have a great love for the Zeus. Apparently, he's hung out with me a little bit. Maybe that's why the lightning bolts always hit our internet. Smash, crash, the house shakes and the internet's blown, and there goes another $500. Because, the uh, the local phone company doesn't replace the parts that Mother Nature damages. Like, hey, Zeus, back off, buddy. Costing me money. Oop. Yep, you know what? I think it's a wonderful thing, and I'm very happy about it. Um, Folks are just step up for each other and help each other out and send lots of positive energy. And whether they're, um, we had a lot of people who were Jinsen Jitsu masters. We got the Reiki. We've got people who do all kinds of things. Their gifts are so amazing. Um, and so it's wonderful to have everybody here. Barbara is working and listening. Don't you worry about it. We're all just in here doing what we could do, hanging in. You never know. We get to sit and listen to other folks. When I go into other chat rooms and watch other people, people are gathering up their energy. You start to chat a little bit. And it's something we were taught a long time ago is by the chatting, you merge your energy together. And then we start to build, a cone of energy, and it starts to build, and then it starts to have a natural momentum to it, which is what energy does when you do your energy ball. It begins a natural back and forth around kind of um an energetic movement, and then you can focus in on what it is you want to do. Ah, my heart goes out to you. Your niece Megan is in a hospice, and be more than happy to extend all of our best prayers here for her, because it's a very precious time. Blessings to you, Leah, and your entire family, and for ease, grace, and usually when someone goes on hospice, that means the doctors can override regular protocols and administer entertainment purposes only, um, more appropriate pain relief medications. Yes, their prayers are very strong. And I think that everybody's prayers are strong. Um, I think the Creator hears our strong prayers and hears our little prayers and our plain old ordinary, oh God, help prayers. Well, we appreciate you very much too, Leah. And our hearts go out to you. Here's a little heart for you. And a hug to go with it. A heart and a hug. Keep us posted, okay? Oh, it's so sweet. Barbara says Megan prayers and the prayer hands in the heart and Shining says sending love and prayers to you and yours, Leah. And Leah says she feels lucky that she can have mediums to hear from her. Well, as time goes by, you may find that you'll be able to notice the signs and the and hear the songs or find the dimes or even hear directly. It's amazing, but not too soon. One step at a time. One step at a time. Well, we're all here. And everybody that's out there in our different shows and groups that we go to. Mm, she's definitely a mirror for everyone to learn from. And I think it's so important for everyone in the family to learn from not only our own personal families and with the kids being involved and the old ones and everybody together at their own stages and phases and abilities to understand what's happening for that love and support. It's a beautiful thing, never easy, but beautiful. And it does something. It deepens our connections if we can. When used to work hospice, one of my things I would do after, you do a whole thing, you have a protocol you have to do, and then I'd ask everybody how they're getting along and the family to be gathered to do this process, right? And they'd look at each other like, oh, so you guys are fighting? Quite common for folks because the emotions are high and stuff. Uh, uh, Sheree, she is driving to the house, so she's listening. Hi there, Liz. Good to see you too. How you doing there in your beautiful, beachy, tropical, lush? Did I say beachy? Beautiful, tropical, lush. Doesn't that sound great, everybody? Aren't people like having snow in places like Colorado and Liz has the perpetual ocean. Sipping and sipping. Good morning, Miss Kelly Bach. Oh, I'm happy that you're happy to be here too. Well, I'll read what she said. Good morning, everyone. I'm so thankful I'm able to be here today with you all. Oh, we're very happy to have you here. I was so happy to see that you were able to, if you don't mind me saying, of course, that you got to get out and go to, was it a service that you're going to? I'm not familiar with it, but it looked like it made you very happy and looked like it might have been some kind of spiritual gathering, maybe a cultural spiritual gathering. Would look very interesting to me. And as always, so um, we're going to keep sending our prayers over there into the Haifa and Lebanon areas because it's so small right there, right? You can stand on one side of the bay up on Mount Carmel and you can look out across the Bay of Haifa and there's Lebanon right there. It's all so geographically close. It's hard to conceive of here. It's like being in San Francisco and I'm looking across the bay at Oakland or Berkeley and it's that close. It's stunningly beautiful. It really is. Oh, well, I don't remember the name of the ceremony or the religious event you went to, but it looked like it brought you a lot of peace and happiness. And that's what it's all about. Whatever we believe in, whatever our cultural background is, there are things that are like in our DNA. And lots of her family is from Baalbek. Mm. Oh. Sarah Broyle says, "Here I am, back in the land of the living. We are still all apparently here." Oh, it's so exciting, Liz. She's grateful for a few days. She's been able to walk the block down to the sea. That's wonderful. I love that for you. Even if it's only one block when you're not feeling good, that's a long block. Be kind of hard to even have a scooter to go out because scooters don't do well. I Who can afford a four-wheel drive scooter, that'll get you around on the beach. I'm just so happy you're able to do that. I think that's the value of having moments of gratitude. A lot of people have practices of waking up, doing their best to try and be grateful for their good things in their life. The basics, our Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like breakfast. Isn't that on the list of hierarchy of needs is breakfast? Sarah says, "What's up? I miss you. What's for breakfast?" Passing breakfast through. Breakfast vibes. Ah, Liz says, "Thanks, Jules. It's mystical." And her dog loves it. Well, you know what? That's a wonderful thing. Having a dog. I'm so glad you have a dog. You have a little buddy. What kind of dog do you have? How's your pup, Paul? I bet she's doing great. She's probably a happy girl. Oh, Shining says, "No, we all have everything." Prayers went out. Oh, when we get up and our heads leave the pillow. Yeah, nice affirmation for yourself. Get up and say, I love it. I'm wide awake or whatever state we're in. And I have everything that I need. And as soon as I get up from here, I'm going to say my gratitudes. And that really helps a lot. I think it makes a difference. We spend a little more time focusing on the sweetnesses of our lives and the beautiful moments that we have while we're here. Oh, it wasn't religious place, huh, Kelly? It's spiritual and teaches you four main religions. Oh, hang on one second. Breaks on the chat for 1 second. The place where I went is not religious. It is spiritual and teaches the four main religions, um, but not needed and easily corrupted. That it's a path. Oh, that's interesting. I'd be interested to know more about that, what it's called. Because I was raised in a mix of our Southern Baptists, and my mom became a Baha'i when we lived in Oakland in the 60s during the time. Literally, we were living in Oakland during the time of the all the race stuff was going on, and we were all really focused on unity, abolishing prejudice and things. And, let's just hope we get back to that and looking at religion as something that is like a progressive nature of divine divine gifts, divine information bringing to us all. Looking at religion as a progressive revelation, from our small ways we used to live separate in our own little cubbies of the world into this big worldwide universal concepts that we have now, where we're trying to move toward the higher vibrational concepts. Yeah, right there in the middle of Oakland, we lived right there. My mom used to go to the library downtown, which isn't far from the Oakland Civic Center, which is where a lot of the meetings and rallies and whatnot took place. So it was pretty wild. But it was awesome. It's so frenetic when you're in a area where great change comes, which ah, your family's all in the Bay Area? Yeah, we didn't come out here into the mountains until 1990. So since I was born in the late 50s, if you can imagine that. Um, uh, it's a wild adventure. Molly's waiting for McDonald's. That's hilarious. She's loving it. Give me my sausage biscuit, Dad. Cookies and waffles. But Molly's doing great. She loves walking in the park. Hmm. Uh, we've got a pile of muffins and eggs and bacon. Or they would be happy. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't you love that? Just to have your grandma in the kitchen cooking while everybody's getting ready for the day. I would like that. Everybody say hi to your grandmas. Hey, Grandma, thanks for all the biscuits and gravy. Set me up. Since the gold rush in the 1800s. Well, a lot has happened in California. Um, what's really great is I've been noticing that a lot of the tribes in California are now putting up historical videos of the history in their in folks' local areas. We have a huge history where I live of a few different tribes, and they recently have been granted access to gather spiritual materials and herbs and plants, and things that have been traditionally used for hundreds and who thousands of years up here. So they've the many of the local tribes, I think it's six or more, don't quote me, have been granted official access to this. How about giving the local Miwok tribe in Mariposa federal recognition? Oh, don't get me started. Anyway, so well, we're better off sticking to the biscuits and gravy and hash brown casserole. That's not a bad idea, Sarah. I bought some hash browns last night because I didn't want to make them this time. And, or Ida might just be on the agenda this morning. Ah, Kelly says today, 20 years ago, she gave birth to, what is it with this? To her, come on, let's go up. Does that say twins? You have twins. You are an amazing woman. It is twins. Have a wonderful day, Paul. You guys have a blast. Tell Liam we're all so proud of him. It's fantastic. Oh, Pinterest has a copycat Cracker Barrel recipe. Oh my gosh, I could just smell the butter. Good morning, Denise. Happy to see you. Blessings. All crazy busy morning, but listening. Well, I like crazy busy morning. Sounds good to me. What I'll be having here at my house is about a flock of 10 turkeys, a bunch of serial killing cats because we have little bitty field mice that like to sneak into everything. And happy birthday to your babies. That is so fantastic. Congratulations. Wonderful loves of your life, beautiful kids. And they're at school, right? Off to the colleges with bright futures ahead. Like everybody's having kids going off to colleges and graduating and doing things. You guys are of the age. I love it. Everybody's saying happy birthday. And good morning to Denise. Oh my gosh. Adults 20 years ago. Yep, they're going to start doing all the adulty stuff little by little. They like being away, but about 20, sometimes they still miss mom and want to come home. And don't confuse raiding the fridge and doing laundry for not really missing mom. Not really. We're just here to do laundry. It doesn't, you know. It's not because I miss you or anything. You guys look like sweet parents, though, even if life is a wild adventure. Aha. Ah, Sheree, she says, oh my God, my dogs just pulled a whole chicken off the counter. Up, doggies. Can you salvage any of it? That's what everybody be scrambling at my house. Yeah, or you end up just giving up and cutting it up and cooking it for them or something anyway. Sacrificial chicken to the gods and the chick and the dogs. The gods and the dogs. Hi, Barbara Hartlove. When did you sneak in? My gosh. Good to see you. Wishing I was getting over to the coast. I swear I would just love that this weekend, but I think my daughter had COVID with strep, and the littles are having the stomach flu. And I'm not sure that it's a good weekend for me to go down there. Pretty much. Maybe next weekend. We'll do a Mother's Day celebration the following weekend, and then maybe I'll get to go with them to see the Mando Grogu extravaganza. That's right, naughty doggies. Amber says, my daughter has her choir pop show tonight. She's singing a Weezer song. Right on. I love that. What fun. That's one of the best fun things about being a mom is kids are doing their thing and doing their shows and stuff like that. It's an absolute blast. Good morning, Patricia. Lovely to see you. Ah, hello and super to Jules and Super Tribe. Acupuncture treatment on Tuesday was free. Oh, that's lovely. Acupuncturist has a grant that pays for seniors. Oh, you don't even sound like a senior, Patricia. His walk-in community clinic is every other Tuesday. I feel blessed. That is so wonderful. You know, us senior citizens need to be cut a little bit of break every now and again, and a few little freebies or special discounts and things like that make a difference because that Social Security can sometimes um, be, we can run through that real fast. It's nice to have extra care and love. Good to see you, Rush. My daughter just found a job, which is a beautiful thing. I've been having her in the energy of all the prayers. She's been a caregiver, um, and she's worked with people, hands-on, doing the CNA style work, helping families with hospice. Now she's only 28, but she's been working in hospice situations for family members. She was a huge help while my dad, we were taking care of him while he had dementia, and all the way through. And so she just got a great, well, I'm assuming she's got it because it just sounds so great. And the energy, you can feel the energy is just like flowing, right? And it's a woman that doesn't live very far from us, and her family, they've got a beautiful schedule. It's all looks like it's all on the up and up. And the team of three people, which is what it takes to take care of someone who is someone that requires 24/7 care. It takes three people to do that work. So they have three people hired to take care of her. A lot of folks that have bought long-term care insurance can afford to do that, which is amazing. Just amazing. Well, I hope for your healing, Patricia. Acupuncture, I've never done it. I've been a little bit freaky about the needles, but I know I've a friend named Gloria from years and years ago who is an acupuncturist, and everyone just raves about their treatments and how much it helps them. Sarah says the lawyer was supposed to call her on Friday to let her know how things going, and so she called on Tuesday. Oh, and the lawyer's out of the office until next week. Well, suspended animation is kind of like the hermit card. Keep your light on. Keep your light shining, girl. Stay connected to everybody, and trust. Trust, trust, trust the best you can. Even if you waver in and out of it a little bit, just kind of weave your way to through the obstacles, and you'll get there, and hopefully we're going to hear some good news for you. Ah, Amber says, woohoo, that's so awesome. I believe for Patricia, visited her neighbor last night and did some massage work on her. That is so sweet of you. It always feels good to use your gifts to help people. I think that's one of the most amazing, wonderful things is even the smallest gesture, light touch, a little bit of, wherever they've got the pain, the whatnot, just give them a little bit of love in there, and put your Reiki or whatever you do, or just ask the creator to just give them whatever they need. That's very sweet. Sarah says the divine timing twins, Nick and Justin, are taunting her. Nick and Justin. I don't know that reference, but if they're taunting you, well, you got a lot of spunk, Sarah. Can you handle it? Have you done acupuncture as well, Kelly? I may have that somewhere lodged in my long-term memory. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know what? I'm going to make myself a little note to see if I can fit, if it works with my insurance a little bit. Oh, Barbara says she doesn't like needles too much. I don't enjoy needles. Um, but she doesn't mind the acupuncture. So that sounds good to me. That's encouraging. In the nick of time. Oh, just in time. Oh, I found love, love in the nick of time, just in time. I found love, baby. Yeah. Give yourself a little bit of love, give yourself a little bit of hug. Yeah. Divine timing. Isn't that amazing? It's like a squirrel on the side of the road. They wait. That they jump out in front of you just when you're about to drive by. And sometimes we have an unfortunate happenstance. But divine timing sometimes seems to wait until we don't think we can hack it. We just, it's too much. Don't make me wait. Have I been abandoned by the gods themselves? Um, Sometimes it comes through just what we need. That's the thing about meditation and manifestation is we can set ourselves into that manifestation state, our meditations and our visualizations and at the same time allowing for all that is to put our puzzle pieces together and help shine the light in the direction we're headed. Patricia says her brother is queasy about needles in acupuncture. She's had treatments in the past, had about 20 needles in her body. One challenge, couldn't lay on her stomach for the needles, for the sciatica. Oh, yeah. Do they have a chair where you can, like a massage chair where you can lean forward? I don't know if that works for acupuncture. Yeah, let's have a lot of extra love today. Let's bring some of that in. Start getting ourselves ready. Get ready. We're going to go in. We're going to go do something. Oh, Barbara Hartlove says that I started to listen to classical music again. I forgot how much it relaxes me. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite composer? Sarah says it's so frustrating. They are taunting her. The sky guards are no help either. They just laugh at her. Ah, well, we are silly humans. The classical music, I'm a huge fan. Oh, Bach, that guy. How did he do all of that? Um, Even when I was in music school, I was trying to play a Bach invention. Da 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 da. I was just like, oh. I never did the piano very well. Um, I was more of into the guitar. That was my deal. I was trying to major in classical guitar and voice at the same time. And then they said, you got to pick one. It's like, oh, don't make me pick. Bach. It's amazing. Have you ever been able to be in a chapel or a theater where someone is playing Bach with the big pipe organ? It's really fantastic. That sounds like fun. I'll come and get you, Barbara, one of these days, and we're gonna go find some place where we can go and listen to some Bach. Wouldn't that be fun? I know somebody's playing Bach over there by the sea. Oh, hey, that's awesome. Here, Amber's taken classes again, going back to school. So it's been kind of a whirlwind, fast and slow at the same time. Yes. What are you going to be doing? Do you mind letting us know? I'm excited. Um, because I'm a big proponent of going back to school, no matter what age you are. And I don't know if you guys know this, for us 60 plus people, is that the California state school system, the like CSUMB out in the, or wherever Cal State area was school you're nearby, there's a 60 plus program, and you can essentially go to college for a minimal fee. You have to pay for your parking or your transportation. and books. But there's lots of hubs where you can either borrow books, listen to books, different things like that, buy books and then sell them back. But you don't have to pay the huge tuition fees. It's like $3 a unit or something crazy, and they'll help you. Only trick is that you actually, the way they've written it is that you have to actually attend the class. Because I was thinking, man, wish I could do that 60 plus program and go back and try it again at my graduate degree, but you actually have to go and attend. So I wasn't able to do that at the time. But there's lots of options for going to school. We learn a lot here. There's lots of people who offer certifications for Reiki, sound healing. We're learning all the time. Oh, she says she's finished a 1 year to finish her BS in alternative medicine. That's fantastic. So she switched from respiratory therapy. Long story, right? But her back went out and like became paralyzed. So the respiratory therapist, she had to go for a year in rehab, so she had to shift gears. Wow, that's amazing. Isn't that something? Yeah, all this goals deferred sometimes. I did that. I was 62 units. That means almost completed with a master's in social work. And then life completely disrupted that. And I kept trying to go back and I was going to finish, got enrolled, got into classes. And then life had a way of shifting my plans. Consequently, I never finished. But the beauty of it is that I went on a different trajectory. And so even though you may have had delays with it, Amber, um, everything, I'm wondering if you feel that you have been able to accomplish everything you wanted to do, even though you didn't actually finish, that it's put you on an adventure that wasn't all for naught. Ah, Sarah says, have you heard of Hooked on Classics collections? Oh, yeah. They take classical music and mash them together and speed it up a little. Oh, that's interesting. Patricia says acupuncturist did massage on the sciatic, and and that hurt so good feeling. Felt more limber. Next time the needles can go into the sciatica by laying on the side. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I hope you have relief from that. That would just be like magic. And Barbara Hartlove says that my ex brother-in-law was a music professor at Berkeley. And so she was able to see many wonderful performances. Oh my gosh, I envy you that. Those kids, those students work hard. Music majors work really hard because we have all of our practice classes were 1 unit. So you had to take piano, 1 unit. And then if you were a singer, you were taking your voice lessons for 1 unit. And some other practicum and things like that, and performance. So yeah, 3 classes that are very demanding all at once with only 1 unit. It's crazy. The kids work really hard for that degree. That's for sure. Because it's and usually a music degree is not a simple 4 year deal. Let's see. Looking back, she was disabled but was homeschooling her kids during COVID instead. Oh, instead of working ventilators, that's a huge blessing. That is amazing. Yeah, there was a blessing in disguise. Oh yeah, because you were a combat medic, they all got sick from chemical exposure in Iraq, and it's been in the good medicine ever since. That's beautiful. Well, okay, everybody, looks like we need to start getting into a little bit of the meditative space. So everybody, if you're ready to go, everybody in the room, We'll still have you. Everybody that's here is still on this crazy prayer list that I keep going. Activate your hands. Take yourself a breath. Close your eyes and lean back. Relax. Allow yourself to start feeling like your root chakra is opening. You're ready to ground your root into the deep, beautiful, dark, rich earth. Everyone's been meditating and grounding for a while. This is a beautiful and comforting space. Allow your root to start descending deep into the earth. Find your happy crystals. Allow yourself to get ready to release the things that have been on your mind and the worries and the fears and your wants and your needs. Allow all the worry about your basics and survival and the planet and all the people, that the world and all of its wild adventures. Let it all go. Give yourself this peace for these few moments to shift your consciousness into our immediate feelings of pain. Allow that to dissipate for those of us who have chronic pain every day. Arthritis, back injuries, other chronic illness situations. And let it all go and let your spirit open up and your root chakra go all the way down in through the beautiful, pristine, crystal clear waters, the caves, all that is in inner earth. Caves where the Bigfoot might be, caves with our extraterrestrial friends might be, caves and deep, deep webs of ebb and flow of waters and movement of the earth into the center. If you got a carabiner, hook it into your spot right there in the center, your little cubby, your little ring down there, and hook it in. And know that you are connected to all that is. I love that feeling of being connected. Otherwise, I am a hot air balloon out of control. So, with that settling in, with that moment of knowing that we are here connected in this earth for the time that we are here, and that we're all of the blessings that we need, the information that we need, the healing that we need is here. Now that all of the sensations have been relaxed of the things that we're clinging to, the things that we want, the things that we need, the things that we're working on manifesting, and allow that energy, the healing energy, the minerals, the beautiful crystal clear waters, the beautiful crystals that seem to have been waiting for us to swing by. Reach out and touch the crystal and allow yourself to be recharged. Allow yourself to feel the cool waters. What if they're not cool? What if they're warm waters? What if those waters have been warmed by the magma that's flowing through the earth and maybe erupting in Kilauea right now? Our waters are warmed. We feel good and comforted and healed. Allow that healing to sink into that beautiful taproot. And maybe I wonder if there's music in the center of the earth. I wonder if that's the case. Wouldn't that be great? So bring that on out. Let's get ourselves situated to move on up and through the energy through all of your chakras, your root chakra up through your feet, up through your body. Give your chakras just a little bitty light spin. Say, hey, we're going to give you some of that energy that we've met in the center of the earth with all those beautiful blessings, the new minerals, and there's plants and seeds for our future and hope for our future. And bring that up through all of your chakra systems, up through your heart. Get that heart chakra ready to receive and merge with all the energy. That throat chakra, that we may speak of love, speak with kindness, and speak our truth, and speak our boundaries, and be free to communicate with one another with whatever our needs are. That third eye going so we might receive the information that we need from all that is, from our spirit guides and everyone that's waiting for us to hear what we need to hear. Get that crown chakra going. Open up that crown chakra. Give it a good open it up. Allow that energy to flow through. And head on up as far as you need to go. Whoever you like to see when you pop up out of your body, turn around and look at the beauty of Mother Earth on your way. Our beautiful little garden planet. Our beautiful garden planet with so many resources and so much beauty that needs a lot of healing. Let's let her have that healing. Bring up that energy from the center of the earth to help with the external issues of our beautiful planet. Maybe we can pop out of the atmosphere. That song by Train, I'm thinking, Jupiter. And go on up. And perhaps there's someone from your ET family, your origins, your source. Maybe there's a knowing that your soul has always known, that you're always a soul, and we're always connected to this, all that is. Because that's pretty big stuff, all it is. And if you're ready, you can receive a gift, a beautiful gift, a gift that's meant just for you, that you could share with the rest of the world, a secret knowing that maybe you thought you'd never know, a connection to all that is, that makes you feel good about yourself, heal the wounds of what may be an inner child on your earth walk, your earth life, and allow healing to take place from the inside of the earth to the vast expanse of space. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and bring it down with you. Look at that beautiful earth and share that beautiful message and that beautiful energy and that containment for all of the things that are happening here on the planet. And hold that planet in your hands. We don't know how big we really are when we go out there. What are we? Let's just do an imagination, a trip through the light, fantastic, trip in the light, fantastic, and put the beautiful ball of earth between your hands for just a moment. We can get that crystalline energy going. See that light, the light of the crystals, the connectivity of the waters of the earth when the water's in space, the minerals in the earth in our bodies, and the minerals and the chemicals and the elements of space all together. Hold us all together. And when you feel that, bring it with you. The love that you have for this place and yourself and all that is, and your love for humanity, bring it into your heart. That all things gone wild might be contained and healed. And bring that up into your heart space, your high heart. Feel that love, that pink and that green, like a beautiful tourmaline. Breathe deep. And while we do this, let's think of everyone that we would like to add into our prayers. We have so many people. We have Liz for Leah and Megan. Blessings and beautiful light and love for the family. For Sarah and all of her needs with housing and hanging in there. Paul and Liam and Lillian and the puppy. Kelly and her family and her twins and their happy, happy birthday. So excited. For Amber Ashere and her kids, her family, her health, and school. What a bright blessing. For Jen B, for T and Chad and Raina, for Carolina, for Brandy and her family, Patricia and her health, her acupuncture, and relief, full recovery and relief from her sciatica. Wouldn't that be beautiful? For new doctors, oh, and for Jax, a new doctor for Jax, resolution of her health situations. For Barbara, heart love. Barbara B, for Russell and his spine. For Allie, for Kelly, for Annie, for Diana. Prayers for Teri and her family, her beautiful family, and all the beautiful light and love and this beautiful space that we've been holding. Blessings to everyone for all of that and for everyone who's here. Wolf Girl, Dolly, and her husband. Did I get your Carolina, Brandy, and Nina, and Al, Judith, Marit, and her husband, Liz in Awe, Sue Toffee. I see you guys around. Pam, for Brent, Denise's Brent and Derek, for Gary, for Jeff, J Cat Lady, and her heart. Patricia, did I get you already? I got you, didn't I? Oxford Cat, my dear family friends, John and Eileen. Wayne's recovery. If I miss somebody, lots of love to you, and Teresa, for you and your family. It's beautiful. And in that space where we've been holding our hearts, bring everyone in that you know that needs love. Prayer for the world, prayer for the mothers, all the beautiful mamas. Prayers to relieve our sorrows, to relieve our griefs, to help us focus on love and carrying on our traditions of love and loving ourselves. Beautiful space to love yourself. And may you all have a beautiful day, focusing on the beautiful things and the light and the refractions and the frequencies, your classical music and your art, a moment to dance or whatever you can do, wiggle in your chair if you're limited. Visualize yourself feeling good, being happy, being content. And when those worries come in, say, oh, no, not today. Let's not do that today. Let's rewire and reframe. So bring yourself back with our new frame and our new love and light. Renewed sense of hope and purpose. Start to wiggle around and do your thing. Hi, Diana. Such a wonderment of chills. Affirmation. We are where we are supposed to be, together here with each other, joining elbows um, for a human chain and the angels connected. Copper orbs. Oh, that's amazing. I just got a giant rush on my crown chakra at that very same time. Oh, woohoo! We're cooking. Thank you, Diana. That was beautiful. Hi, Jax. We got you. Much love to everybody. We're at the 7 o'clock hour. And I might be switching to my own channel. We'll see what happens. And we'll let you guys know. But tomorrow will be Annie Bear or Diana. Are you going to be doing your own thing? And hope everybody has a beautiful day. Many blessings. So keep a lookout. We never know what's going to happen out there. Take care, everybody, and namaste.